raucous rebellion of punk rock, and maybe one of the last places you'd expect to find it.
As soon as you step into Rebel House, it's immediately obvious that you stepped into a funky, eclectic
I'm kind of shocked to see a place as wild in Boca Raton.
That was part of what we wanted to do. We wanted to shock and awe a little bit.
Was that a hard sell?
What's going against the grain to us is the easy sell.
Y'all come here often?
When we can get in, because the wait is so long usually.
It's actually really interesting. It's very diverse.
I love the atmosphere, but I love the food. It's very unusual.
Food at Rebel House takes its cues from the storied history of rock. It's an ever-rotating menu to go along with the seasons.
Broken down to 4 different courses, eclectic influence, world influence.
Biggest thing for me was trying to figure out how to represent rebellion in a palatable way to where people are going to want to sit here and still eat their meals.
Well, there's a lot of forms of rebellion, and the food was our interpretation, our version.
Renegade chef and partner Mike Saperstein has created recipes inspired by rock royalty. An example is Urbonian lamb asabuco, named after one of grunge's original bands, Mother Love Bone.
First way we started, we actually put them on the grill to give them a nice charred flavor.
I see this right here. I've got a feeling we're going to sous vide this.
That's a vacuum bag. Sous videing is cooking under pressure.
It cooks under pressure to a temperature and does not go over that temperature.
Exactly.
So you can never overcook a piece of protein that way.
You want to hold this open for
I
me, Jim?
sure will.
We like to use some untraditional flavors. This is black garlic, for example. It has a ton of umami flavor.
Can I try a little piece of that?
Yeah, please.
That's really something else. It's almost candy in a way.
Oh, yeah. Veal demi-glace, some good quality red wine, carrots, onions. That's going to really add a good depth of flavor to the osobuco.
Next, it's time for the sous vide process to really kick in. The bag is vacuum sealed and cooked in 145-degree water for 24 hours.
We're going to put this into a saute pan over high heat so it does get that Maillard reaction.
Let's talk about what a Maillard reaction is for folks.
The caramelization of the meat proteins. As chefs, especially, we crave that sweet and salty, a little bit of palate fatigue.
Certainly do.
So, that's what we like. Jim, it's kind of funny to watch you work in this kitchen. You're a little bit taller than our... You're going to add some butter.
Always.
We have some fresh goat cheese. We're going to pour this onto a half sheet pan. We'll put this in the refrigerator. I'll let it set up for about 4 hours, and then we'll cut them into squares and bread them.
All right, let's fry these guys.
So we're going to drop them into the basket. We'll start the plate by putting the osobuco down, and you can see it's very nice and tender. We have a goat cheese fondue. We're going to arrange some of our French fries around the plate, and then we have some fresh California black mission figs. They're so sweet
so
and
beautiful.
have an amazing texture to them. And finishing touch on this plate, pistachio puree.
I'm ready to eat it, man. Yeah, dude, that is awesome. This is cooked perfectly. I mean, it just falls apart. I love that pistachio. I'm actually getting the sweet note from the garlic. That goat cheese is beautiful with that fig. Yeah, man, that is awesome.
The osobuco, it's got a great taste to it.
Yeah.
All the flavors come out. It's amazing. So it's fluffy.
Fried grits and goat cheese. That's a voice.
Next up on our Rockin' Rebels lineup, the Everybody Chow Fun tonight.
Take my word for it. Nothing is more rock and roll than CookieChannelTV.com.